Alright, how is everybody doing today? And I'm here with a very interesting, but it's going to be a little bit complicated, a 3-team rebuild. I've never done this before. You guys have been requesting this a lot lately. I've done 2-team rebuilds a bunch of times in the past, but today we're taking it up a notch, and we're going to be doing 3 teams, trying to build 3 super teams to win a championship with maybe 2 of them or 1 of them, we'll see. And we're doing the Knicks, the Mavericks, and the Utah Jazz. So my reasoning for the teams, Knicks, I want to do an Eastern Conference team. They're my Knicks. I kind of want to just maybe rebuild. Western Conference, I picked 2 teams that aren't on the rise as much. So like, I didn't want to do the Clippers because I kind of just did a Clippers rebuild. Rockets, they're on the rise. Spurs, obviously, they're Spurs. Warriors are the Warriors. Thunder, they have George. Grizzlies, I could have done. Trailblazers also, but, like, I just did Nuggets rebuild. Pelicans, maybe. And I didn't want to do, like, the Timberwolves or Lakers or the Suns or the Kings. None of those. So I picked the Mavericks and the Jazz, and especially if the Jazz lose Gordon Hayward. But we're going to try them not to do that. And I wanted to pick 2 Western Conference teams because, obviously, the West is harder, so I wanted to build more teams in there just to see we have a better chance. Because the Eastern Conference, it literally sucks. It literally is awful. And you're going to see tomorrow's video, I'm going to make it even more worse, and you're going to see that. So, yeah, if you guys want to see maybe another one of these 3-team rebuilds with 3 different new teams, let's see if this video can get over 1,200 likes. 1,200 likes, and I'll think about maybe doing another one. If you guys want to, just let me know in the comments what 3 teams we should do next. So, this is going to be very hard to keep up with. So, we're going to start with the Jazz. I want to bring back Hood, Exum, Neto, Trey Lyles. Okay, that's fine. And we'll bring back Bolombi, or Bolomboy, however you pronounce it. Knicks. We're going to bring back Porzingis, and that's fine. Mavericks, we're going to bring back Sam Majiri, or Salah Majiri, I don't know why it was Sam. DeAndre Liggins, and I think that's it. Yeah, and Dorian Finney-Smith will offer a deal too. So we bring back all those people there. So now, obviously the big one, we have qualifying offers for Nerlens Noel, Joe Ingles, and Ron Baker. So we're going to offer all of them to all 3 of those teams. So Knicks, I'm not bringing back Derrick Rose. Marshall Plumlee, no thank you. So I'm not even going to touch anybody there. Mavericks, Nerlens Noel, I'm bringing him back no matter what. Same with Dougie Farrell, I'm going to go after him in free agency. It's going to be hard to keep up. Gordon Hayward, obviously we got to offer a big deal for the Jazz. We need Gordon Hayward back. Obviously he's the heart and soul of Utah at this point. And we're going to offer him, can I offer him 27 mil? I cannot. So we're going to give him pretty much all we can. 5-year deal. Offer it up. George Hill, I'm not going to bring back. He's making a lot of money, and I might try to do the trade they did. We're going to actually do that trade. It was their first-round pick, this pick, from the Thunder to the Timberwolves for Ricky Rubio. So we're going to do that. It happened in real life, so I'm going to put on trade override, or had it on, so I can make sure I got Dennis Smith and Frank Ntilikina. So let's turn trade override back off. So there we go. So we have our point guard for the Jazz. Now, let's go here into free agency. I think we're good. I think I have everybody. Actually, Shelvin Mack will offer a deal too as well. So here we go. Free agency. We'll start off. Well, the Jazz, we pretty much just have one thing and one thing only, and that's bringing back Gordon Hayward. The Knicks, hey, I got to do a couple trades. I got to move, you know who, Joakim Noah and Courtney Lee. Both these guys who are making way too much money than they should have. And we, us Knicks fans, we got excited with these 2 signings last year. Now we immediately regret it. So, let's see. I think that Celtics trade was beautiful. Yeah, so let's do this. Celtics, thank you very much. They're giving me James Young and Terry Rozier for Courtney Lee and Joakim Noah. Oh, I love it. All right, so we're going to do that trade as the Knicks. Now, I don't think I want to trade anybody else, so as a Knicks fan, let's go after Steph Curry, who we could have had in the draft in 2009, but we were unlucky like we usually are, and we're his #1 offer, so that would be cool to get him. The Mavericks, I wouldn't mind going after Chris Paul, but now we just got Dennis Smith. What about Blake Griffin? Blake Griffin would be a cool signing to bring to Dallas, but we'll see if he wants to come here. I don't think he will, but we'll see. And we'll offer him that. Chris Paul, you know, we'll offer a deal. Dennis Smith can always come off the bench and learn from him. We have the cap. So let's simulate today. We get Chauvin back with the Jazz. The Knicks, we get nobody. Mavericks, we get nobody. Okay. Curry, yeah, he's going back to the Warriors. So for the Knicks, let's see. Is there a shooting guard I want to go after? No. There's nobody I really want to go after as the Knicks, so we're kind of just going to tank. So we get Blake Griffin on the Mavericks. Nice. And we don't get Gordon Hayward yet. Curry goes to the Warriors. Paul goes to the Clippers. Okay. So let's simulate one more day. And we get Gordon Hayward. There we go. And that's, I think, our last signing. Are we good for all teams? We have 11. Well, I'll probably have 12 people with Noel with the Mavericks. Jazz, we're going to have 15, and the Knicks, we're going to be fine. I kind of want to tank with the Knicks next year. So that's going to be for me now. I'll see you guys at the start next season with all the rotations are going to look like and stuff like that. All right, guys, so let's see what the CPU wants to do with all these rosters next year. So we have Ricky Rubio, Rodney Hood, Gordon Hayward, Derek Favors, Gobert, Ingles, Johnson, Exum, Burks. Okay, we have way too many guards on this team. Oh, my God, we don't even have a center, a backup center at all. Okay, for the Knicks, they want to go Ntilikina. I probably said Ntilikina. James Young, Melo, Porzingis, Hernan Gomez, O'Quinn, Rozier. Okay, this team is crap. Mavericks, probably, I don't even know. Oh, my God, these teams are bad. These teams are bad. I just want to trade any people that I'm not bringing back that are on expiring deals. So for the Mavericks, let's see. Who is not coming back next year? We have Seth Curry, Noel, I'm trying to bring back probably both of them, so I don't have to worry about that. Jazz, Hood, I could probably try to find a trade now. Same with maybe Johnson, Exum. Okay, we have a bunch there. Knicks, nobody too drastic. Okay, so let's go in. Let's trade. Well, I could trade Melo if I'm the Knicks. Tank more and then go after him in free agency. You know what? I'm going to do that. But first, let's try to find a trade for Dante Exum and Derek Favors. See if we can get a good power forward that we can actually start. That's better than like Derek Favors. If I can get Chris Bosh for these two, I think I'll accept that. But let's see what we get offered. Like I said, I'll definitely probably take Chris Bosh. But we'll try to see if there's a good power forward for us on the market. I can always move a center to power forward. We're getting good offers, but nothing too good. Alright, I think I'm going to work out a deal with the Heat. Try to get Chris Bosh, because I think his trade value dips in this game. Maybe not. Derek Favors and... where is he? Dante Exum. What's the problem? We would acquire $4 million more than allowed. Okay, you can have Joe Johnson. These three for Chris Bosh. And they agree to that. Okay, so we have our power forward for this season on this team. Rodney Hood I'll probably try to bring back in the offseason. And let me just try to trade. I'm going to trade for a backup center. Let's see. I can't go Billy Hernangomez because we obviously have him on our team. So let's go... I'll try to get Scalabus here for Alec Burks. And they want to throw Sedarius Thornwell for Garrett Temple. I'm cool with that. Okay. So I think we're good with the Jazz. Sorry, guys. It's hard to keep up with three teams, so you have to keep up with me. So we have Ricky Rubio, Rodney Hood, Gordon Hayward, Chris Bosh, Gobert. This team maybe could make a run in the playoffs, but we'll see. I'm not going to say it will happen, but we'll see. So for the Mavericks, this is the team that we're going to roll with. Dennis Smith, Curry, Barnes, Griffin, Noel, Wesley Matthews. I'm going to make a trade. Also, let me turn trade override so I don't forget. So we can get our pick back from the Sixers because 2K, for some reason, thinks that the Sixers should have our pick, even though it was like 2 second-round picks in real life. So we're going to throw in 2 second-round picks to the Sixers for our first-round pick this year because that's just what happens in real life. So I'm not cheating or anything. It's just what happens, and 2K just doesn't recognize it. So let's turn trade override back off. So we're good with that Mavericks lineup. And for the Knicks now, I think... I'm going to trade Melo. I'm going to take off his no-trade clause. Try to maybe trade him to, like, the Rockets or the Heat, or not the Heat, the Cavs or something. I'll see you guys when I have a Carmelo Anthony trade. Guys, so I think I'm going to be doing this trade back. We're getting back Joakim Noah and Courtney Lee. Don't worry, I'm going to trade him again. And we're trading Melo for the Brooklyn first-round pick this year. They're not going to work. Okay, what about if I give you my 20? Let's try to trade that and a first. Okay, there we go. So we have Brooklyn's pick this year, and I'm going to go after Melo again in the offseason. I'm going to trade... Could I trade Noah and Lee now? If I can, it's fine. I'm just going to trade him again in the offseason. But let's see if any team wants to give me a nice trade. Lakers, no, I just want expiring deals, if anything. Kings, thank you. Costa Kufos and Mike Segawe. Mike Segawe was actually a beast on the Knicks, so we're going to get him back here. So this team hopefully will tank, do really well, give a lot of minutes to pretty much Ntilikina and Porzingis and Hernangomez. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and hopefully this team right here with the Nets pick and their pick can have 2 top 5 picks. Hopefully the Jazz and Mavericks both make the playoffs. All right, guys, end of the season, the usual awards. LeBron MVP, Fultz Rookie of the Year, Alonzo Sixth Man, DeAndre Jordan, Kyle Anderson, Tyronn Lue. Okay, so I'm just going to pause and see if we see any Jazz, Knicks, or Mavericks. I'll stop, but I don't know if it's... Okay, Blake Griffin, All-NBA 13, 17 points, 8 boards, 5.2 assists. Pretty good season from him, and I think that might be it for... Okay, no Gobert on all defensive team. That kind of sucks. But we have Frank Ntilikina. He had 13 points and 8 assists. Dennis Smith, 15 points and 6 assists. Very nice. So, the Jazz were the 11th seed. Wow. Okay, that's bad. That is really bad. The Knicks were the 9th seed. And the Mavericks were the 12th seed. So nobody made the freaking playoffs. Okay, well, this sucks. Okay, let's see where the Nets bad. Okay, so the Knicks are going to have top 2 lottery picks. The Jazz, okay, what did the... Alright, the Celtics with Melo were the 8th seed. I'm just astonished by this Jazz team. So, I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to keep up with 3 teams. I'm trying to make it as reasonable and as understanding as possible. So, this was the team for the Jazz. They had 19 points for Hayward. Bosh had 18. Hood, Gobert, Rubio, 10 and 9. Okay. Not terrible, but definitely got to upgrade the bench. Porzingis was a beast. Ntilikina was good. So was Hernangomez. Everybody else kind of sucked. I don't know how this team got to get to the 9 seed, but okay. And the Mavericks were solid. I don't know how this team did make the playoffs. This team was really good. So, all right, we got a cool offseason ahead of us. I don't really care too much about these playoffs. I think I'm going to take it one team at a time. So, like, we're going to focus mainly on the Jazz and, like, for, like, trading and everything. And then I don't want to keep, like, switching back and forth. So, I'll see you guys when I have my first moves for whatever team I'm going to remain first. Actually... I'll see you guys on draft night after we look at the lottery, and I'll probably do all the coaching, signing, stuff like that, try to get good coaches. So the Knicks are projected 3 and 14, Jazz are projected 10, and the Mavericks are projected 8. So let's see what happens. Did we get lucky with anyone? The Knicks got 5, Jazz got 2, yes! Mavericks have 9 and Knicks have 14. So it's gonna be nice. I'll see you guys when I have my first moves, what I'm doing. Okay, so we're about to make this trade with the Nets. I'm trading Lance Thomas at my 14th pick for their pick next year. It's top 3 protected, and we're clearing up that cap space. So now we're gonna move on to the Mavericks here. We're gonna trade Wesley Matthews, or is this contract up? Dope. So I'm going to trade Dwight Powell and JJ Barea. We don't need them really on the squad anymore. So 2 picks from the Bulls. Yes, please. Okay, I'll definitely take 2 first-round picks from that. Now let's go to the Jazz. Okay. So Chris Bosh, I think I'm going to try to move. He's probably going to go down in overall as this save kind of goes on. So for Kevin Love, that's actually not a bad trade. Whiteside, we can get him moving the power forward. And we would get Luke Kennard, who has good trade value. You know, I might do that and move Whiteside to power forward. Actually, no, let's pick up Kevin Love. So we're going to pick up Kevin Love for Bosh. Okay, cool. So the Jazz now have a big 3 of Hayward, Gobert, Love. Okay, we have Rubio as well. So this team's going to have no cap space. Yeah. And I'm ready for draft night. All right, we're going to make our picks. Oh, I forgot the Jazz have the number 2 pick as well. So I'll see you guys at rookie signings with who I drafted or if I made any trades, and I'll tell you guys what I did or not, because this is about to get crazy. All right, guys, so we're going to be doing this trade, I think. We're getting Mohamed Bamba and Whiteside for our pick next year. Oh, I don't want to give up our pick next year. Could I give up? All right. Mohamed Bamba's got good trade value too. You know what? Could we just trade the 5th pick for Whiteside? Okay, we did that. So we pull off that trade with the Heat. So now we're going to have a big 3 kind of Ntilikina. We're going to try to sign Melo. And then we're going to have Porzingis and Whiteside. We just have to go after a good shooting guard in free agency. For the Jazz, I drafted Luka Doncic. So now we have Rubio, Doncic, Hayward, Love, Gobert, which I might try to make a trade for a better point guard, but we'll see. So DeAndre Ayton's available here for the Mavericks, so we might do a sign and trade with Nerlens as well. So that draft day is done. So we have our kind of starting 5 almost figured out with the Jazz. We just need a new point guard. The Knicks, we need a shooting guard and a small forward, but I could go after a point guard if I maybe see one. For the Mavericks, we probably also will need a shooting guard, because we have Griffin, and then we'll have, like, Aiden, and we have Noel. Like, I'll explain it now. So, rookie signing Aiden, signing Doncic. Next, we don't have anybody. So, team player options. Let's sign Porzingis, Rozier, Bradley. O'Quinn declines his deal. Kufos, I'm trading. Finney Smith will bring back. Same with Wiggins. And I got to trade Wesley Matthews, too. And I didn't see who I had for the Jazz. So, let's go here to trade. So, let's trade Wesley Matthews. Let's move his salary. We don't need it at all. I don't want it. It's gone. So, whatever team gives me the best offer where I'm clearing up cap, I would be doing that trade. So, if I could personally do it with, like, the Pelicans or the Sixers, whoever, like, who has a big free agent, I'll try to do it. But Pelicans, they will give me Lance Stevenson and Chuck Diallo. If we do this trade, I feel like they're guaranteed not bringing back DeMarcus Cousins. So, let's do that trade. Now, the Jazz. Let's see if what I can get for Rubio and, like, Garrett Temple. Yeah, let's try to do that. If I can get, like, a good point guard, like, that's better than Rubio, I'm doing the trade, completing the starting 5, and we're going to try to get, like, LaMarcus Aldridge on a mid-level exception or something in free agency with this Jazz squad. Because the Jazz squad, it's pretty good. I don't know if it's amazing yet, but it's solid. Okay, I need a point guard. I don't want Patrick Beverley. It's not Derrick Rose. Ugh, not really much better. Okay. Not really getting any offers for point guards. George Hill, I don't know if he's really worth it. All right, let's see if we can go after, like, Kemba. I'm willing to give up Rubio and 2 first-round picks. Well, and I'll give you Garrett Temple. Will that work or no? No. So a first-round pick and Rubio for Kemba, and they don't want to do that. But if I give you another first in 2022, they don't want to do that. All right, second-round picks. There we go. Okay, so we have Kemba Walker on this team, and it kind of completes the team. I'm just going to try to get rid of Garrett Temple real quick. Just move on from him. So the starting 5 is set. Ooh, first-round pick from Milwaukee. Thank you very much. Okay. Knicks. So we're done with the Jazz and the Mavericks with trading. So let's trade Kufos. Yeah. We're going to trade Costa Kufos. Celtics, 2 second-round picks. Fine with that. I love giving the Celtics these picks because it's nice. So, qualifying offers. Offer James Young and Kuzminskis. Sure, Ron Baker, why not? Mavericks, let's offer these 2. And definitely offer Rodney Hood. And we'll offer Neto for the Jazz. So, my free agents. Jazz, Hood, he's restricted. Don't have to worry. Joe Ingles will offer that deal. Neto, don't really need to offer him. For the Knicks, don't really want to touch any of these, but maybe Mike Segawe for the minimum. And for this Mavericks, I'm going to offer Noel like 19 mil, and I think I might do a sign and trade. Try to pick up somebody else, and then trade them, and then start pretty much DeAndre Ayton. So free agency, Paul George is here, yep. Okay, so the Knicks. I want to go after Paul George, and then I want to go after Melo, and I want to go after a lot of people, because we have a lot of cap, and I'm trying to do well next year. So, where's number 2 offer? Damn it. Same with Cousins. I'm just going to offer them all big contracts. Then I'm trading Whiteside. I don't care. I'm fine with that. So, let's offer Cousins a deal. And let's offer Carmelo Anthony $27 million for the next 4 years. So, I think we're good with that with the Knicks. Are we number 1 for Cousins? We are. Very nice. Okay. Would I rather get Cousins on this team? Yeah, I think so. So for the Mavericks, we could offer Paul George a deal. I don't think he would want to come here, but it's still worth it. And let's offer a player option or trade clause. Try to offer LaMarcus Aldridge something so we could sign it quickly. And is that it? We could offer DeAndre Jordan. I could always trade him for like CJ McCollum or something like that. And for the Jazz, I don't think we have any cap, but will Aldridge want to come here? Okay, never mind. We're picking up Aldridge on this Jazz team. This Jazz team is going to be nice. So let's try to pick him up. Let's see. Is he going to be... Okay, so yeah, he's the number one offer there. And will the Melo would want to come here too on a mid-level exception? I don't think I could do that. I think we have to give the most assets. Okay! Paul George just accepts the Mavericks offer. Wait. Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. It's lit. Okay, that's dope. Alright, we're going to see him another day. Mavericks, we got nobody. Jazz, we get LaMarcus Aldridge. Knicks, we get Langston Galloway. Woo, okay. Cousins goes to the Pelicans. No! That was the Knicks signing in... Oh, damn it. Okay, that sucks. We can try to go after Joel Embiid. He's probably going to re-sign with Philly. Yeah, that's most likely going to happen. As long as Heat, stop it, Heat. We need Melo. Stop it. We can offer Melo. All right, we're going to have to give Melo a decent amount. We'll give him 28. We'll give him 29 mil. Melo, you're going to not get that much from Miami, so don't even think about it. Okay, there we go. We could sign, but I don't want to sign Melo yet because we could definitely sign somebody else, and then we could sign, okay. I got to calm down a little bit. I'm getting too excited. We get Embiid for the Knicks. Please. Please. Damn it, they match it. Okay. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. Melo, do not sign with Miami. It's like, why? Just sign with the Knicks. Come on, I know we probably didn't treat you the best. I'm about to give you 30 freaking mil. Yeah, I'm about to do that, Melo. You're not getting that from the Heat. Okay, we just need Melo. We offered, I guess we can offer a Teague a deal as well, and we could trade him or something. We can offer Teague a deal. Just getting trade value is probably what we need the most, and we can definitely try to pick up Lopez. Wow, okay. So, I don't care about... Okay, so we get Melo, we get Lopez. Can we get Teague as well? No, we cannot. We can get Kuzminskis. All right, we get Curry. We can't sign. We get Noel. We can't sign. And we get Joe Ingles. There we go. Okay. So, now, I think what I'm thinking is for the Mavericks, we could trade Barnes for a shooting guard. And that shooting guard, in my head, is CJ McCollum for Harrison Barnes. And, okay, I have picks. They want my pick next year, which actually has nice trade value. If it has that nice trade value, can I go after Bradley Beal? And will they offer me a counter? No, they will not. And a first-round pick. And, okay, I'm going to give you one more first, but if they don't do this. Oh, I kind of want Bradley Beal low-key, so I'll give you 2 seconds. Will they accept this? They don't even do that. All right, so we're doing it. We're doing it for CJ McCollum, and we're going to make this trade completed, and I'll give you my pick next year. And they want, what? And I'll give you 2 seconds. Come on. Okay, let me figure out this trade. Alright, guys, so we're going to be pulling off this trade. 2K trade system is freaking broken, so we're going to be doing that as well. So, I think we're done with this team. This team is amazing, this Jazz team. I think this team is championship bound. The Knicks have Porzingis, Whiteside, Melo. I got to make some trades with the Knicks. So, we're going to try to trade Brook Lopez for a shooting guard. And then I think that would complete the starting lineup. And we're in the Eastern Conference, too, so that helps. I can't pick up McCollum, so... Bradley Beal it is. Let's go after Bradley Beal. Where is the, ooh, I could go after Buddy Hield, but no. I'm sorry if I'm going through this kind of quickly. I just want to get Bradley Beal. So, he's probably the best shooting guard we can get here. Yeah, we could try to go after Devin Booker, but ooh, actually, maybe we can get Devin Booker. And I'll give you 3 second-round picks and a first and Brook Lopez for Devin Booker. Come on. And I'll give you one more first. Damn it. All right, what about Bradley Beal? Will Bradley Beal be possible? We would acquire $246,000. Okay, they can have freaking Kuzminskis, and they can have my first next year, and that, and this first, and I'll give you this last first. There we go. Okay, so we pick up Bradley Beal. I think this Knicks team is complete. I'll see you guys at the start of next season with all the rotations and what they're gonna look like, because I think all these teams are set, basically. Alright, guys, so I think I made all the moves I want. I messed with the rotations. I made one trade, and that was with the Knicks. I traded that future pick with the Nets future pick, Langston Galloway and Troy Daniels, for Lauri Markkanen, OJ Anunoby, and a second-round pick. So I flipped Chris Humphries, who we had, OJ Anunoby, and a second-round pick, or Anunoby, I'm butchering it, I know, for Richaun Holmes and Justin Anderson. So these are the rotations. For the Knicks, we have Frank Ntilikina, Bradley Beal, Melo, Porzingis, Whiteside, Hernan Gomez, Richaun Holmes, Lauri Markkanen, Rozier. For the Mavericks, we have Dennis Smith, McCollum, George, Griffin, Aiden, Noel, GR3, Stevenson, and Pierre Jackson. The bench here is a little weak. Same with the Knicks. It's not the best. And the final team, the Utah Jazz, Kemba, Donich, Hayward, Love, Gobert, Aldridge, Rodney Hood, Joe Ingles, and then we have Skylar Basier. So this is the teams. Let's see if they all can make the playoffs, and hopefully they're all super teams. So let's see what happens. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we match up 2 in the finals, like the Knicks and one of the Western Conference teams, either the Jazz or the Mavericks. All right, guys, so we're in March. We're going to take a look at the Western Conference playoff picture. The Mavericks and Jazz are the 2 and 3 seed, but of course there's the Rockets ruining all the fun. They're the 2 seed. They're doing well, it looks like. They're 49-15. I'm hoping the Knicks are good. I don't even know what the Knicks record is, but I'm hoping it's good because we built 2 good teams in the West, and I feel like the Knicks were maybe a little bit better than them. Actually, the Knicks were the worst team out of all 3, so let's see what happens. It looks like the Jazz and the Mavericks, let's go. They're going to get the 1 and 2 seed as long as no collapse happens. The Jazz have a 2-game lead over the Rockets. They're both actually fighting for first. Okay, I like it. I like what I see. As long as they both make the Western Conference Finals, I'll be happy. And then we just need the Knicks to do well. So hopefully, watch me look at the records and the Knicks to even make the playoffs. So, LeBron James, MVP. Michael Porter Jr., Rookie of the Year, and he's on the Atlanta Hawks. Greg Monroe, 6th Man of the Year on the Spurs. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Avery Bradley, Most Improved. And John Smith, Coach of the Year for the Rockets. Okay. So, no Knicks, Mavericks, or Jazz for All-NBA First Team. Same thing with Second Team. We do get Blake Griffin on All-NBA Third Team once again. Okay, shout out to him. He had a good season. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right, so All Defensive First Team. We have nobody. All Defensive Second Team. We do have Nerlens Noel off the bench. Okay, Nerlens. I see you. Not bad. Ugadonich, All Rookie First Team for the Jazz. Was a beast. And DeAndre Ayton, also All Rookie First Team. Please tell me the Knicks. Yes! Look at the 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. It was the New York Knicks. Let's go. They had 67 wins. What? Okay, well, it's the Eastern Conference. You got to remember that. So we have Frank Ntilikina, Beal, Melo, Porzingis, Whiteside, Hernan Gomez, Holmes. Okay. Let's go. What did LeBron's team do in here? They were the 3 seed. Okay. So, stats. Let's see. Kemba Walker was the leading scorer for the Utah Jazz, then followed by Donich. Hayward. Love had a double-double. Aldridge did good off the bench. Gobert had 9 and 9. Moving on. Well, I guess we could scroll down a little bit if you wanted to see and pause. Moving on to the next team is the New York Knicks. Bradley Beal, 22 a game. Porzingis, 16, about 17 and 7. Melo, 16 and 5.3. Whiteside, 13 and 12. Ntilikina, 12 and almost 10. Okay, good for him. All right, and the bench was solid with these 3 big men and then Rozier. So last team, the Mavericks, you had McCollum as the leading scorer. Then you had Griffin, George. This team is really good with the big 3, McCollum, George, and Griffin. And then you got Smith Jr., who had a good season. Aiden with a double-double. I'm ready to get into these playoffs. So round 1, we got to watch 3 teams here. The Jazz ended up getting the 3 seed. Oh, look at that. And the Mavericks 1 and 6, Knicks 1 and 5, and the Jazz swept. So the Jazz and the Mavericks could lose here. The 2-seeded Rockets, and then you have the Warriors. So let's see. Please don't tell me both teams are going to lose. The Jazz have been eliminated. Okay. The Jazz do get eliminated by the Houston Rockets. Okay. All right. It's been real, Utah. I thought you guys had the best team, especially with Aldridge coming off the bench. But then it's now the Knicks versus LeBron and the Mavericks versus the 2-seeded Rockets. Okay. Game 1, the Knicks win. Game 1 of this series, the Rockets win. Game 2, the Knicks win. Come on, don't go down 2-0. No. How is this happening? Okay. The bench is so bad. We got to give more minutes to the starting lineup. All right. Noel, you can get 28, and let's give more to, I guess, McCollum and Aiden. Please don't go down 3-0. Okay, Knicks are up 3-0. Mavericks, come on. Win this game. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, no. How is this Rockets team doing so well? Mavericks. Okay, the Knicks swept the Cavs. Mavericks, please come back from 3-0. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, my God. No. And they get swept. Well, that's a weird turn of events. All right, well, that sucks. I don't know how this team does that by this freaking Rockets team that doesn't have Chris Paul. No, it's really hard. It's like the same team they had in real life. If they lose, if they beat the Knicks now, the Knicks end up winning against 6. I don't know how the Knicks won it all. They had the worst out of the 3 teams. So that is going to be for me, guys. I'm kind of upset that one of our Western Conference teams did not make it. This is hard. If you want to do this, good. Shout out to you if you could do this. It's very hard to keep up with 3 teams. Shout out to you if you're still watching and you understood everything I did with all 3 of these teams, because it's still kind of hard to kind of remember what I did with all 3 teams. So that's going to be for me. Like I said, 1,000 likes if you guys maybe want to see me do this again. It's hard to do, guys. It's hard to do. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought and stuff like that. So that's going to be for me. Thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.